Hey guys, welcome back to Comic Talk Podcast, where we talk about the geek stuff, the nerdy stuff, and all sorts of awesomeness. And today we're talking about everything that came out of San Diego Comic Con for Marvel and DC. A little bit of DC. DC's mostly was trailers, little Batman Beyond thing, but that'll be. I'm gonna talk about the Marvel stuff first. So I'll be talking about Blade, Black Widow, Thor, Love and Thunder, Hawkeye, What If, Doctor Strange, in the Multiverse of Madness, Loki, WandaVision, Shang-Chi, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and the Eternals. I know they talked about Fantastic Four, but I feel that deserves its own episode. I will talk about Fantastic Four before it comes out. I think I've talked enough about Fantastic Four. Probably saying about Batman Beyond too, but I'm not gonna stop about talking about Batman Beyond or Batman. Um, so first, I'm just gonna give my thoughts on the cast, and these are just all from like the Instagram posts. I didn't want to go online and see, and then having taint my opinion. What is this? Chapstick. Yeah, well, I don't need that enough shot. Um, but yeah, so the Eternals. So this is all stuff that were announced at Hall H. Just announced in Hall H and San Diego Comic Con. The Eternals with Angelina Jolie, Richard Madden, Kumail Nanjiani, Lauren Ridloff, Brian Turney, Terry Henry, Salma Hayek, Leah, and Don Lee. Directed by Chloe. In theaters November 6, 2020. The Eternals. I don't know anything about The Eternals. Um, But from the cast, it looks like it's going to be a great movie. I don't doubt that it's not going to be a great movie because Marvel Studios always makes great movies. Um, the first one they were announcing was Angelina Jolie, but I do like Salma Hayek and Leah. These are all. This is a great cast. It's gonna be phenomenal, like always. So that one's gonna be coming out next year. There's no comic book movies for the rest of the year, so we have to settle for. I think the next one comes out is Black Widow. Black Widow, yeah, May 2020. That's the next Marvel comic book movie, Marvel or DC. But yeah, that comes out in May 2020. Scarlett Johansson, David from Stranger Things, Dave from Stranger Things. So this will be a prequel, I believe. But yeah, this will be a prequel. We've been wanting a Black Widow movie forever since we saw her in the Avengers. I know she was in Iron Man 2, but I think she was in Iron Man 2 before the Avengers. But I think we've always wanted a Black Widow movie. They always talk about Budapest. I think that would be really cool if we talked about Budapest. But I don't think they're gonna go to Budapest. But they always talk about Budapest. And we never find out why. Maybe we'll find out in this movie what Hawkeye and Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow talk about Budapest. But the rest of the movies it's only 2 movies in 2020. But there is a lot of things coming to Disney Plus. What is coming to Disney Plus? Fall of 2020, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Well, let me tell you guys, the Winter Soldier was my favorite Marvel MCU movie. I like good fight scenes, and then that's where we got introduced to Falcon. So these are Captain America's best friends. I don't know if it's gonna be a prequel or after, but I think if they're gonna I think it's gonna be after the events of Infinity War and all that stuff, because it does look like he has the Captain America logo in it. So yeah, I think it's gonna be after. Because spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Endgame, Falcon becomes Captain America. Captain America becomes old. He didn't come back right away, so he got old, and he's not gonna be in the MCU anymore. But because he would like to make a cameo, and I think this would be the perfect place to make a cameo. So they're gonna do a show about Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So that would be awesome. So I think that they're gonna be intertwining the Disney Plus shows and the MCU movies. So it'd be so I guess one movie comes out and then you have to watch a show to get in between all that stuff, and then we'll do the prequels and then just to fill you in with all that stuff. So it is. So yeah, Sebastian Stan will be returning. Anthony Mackie will be returning. Daniel Brual, if I butcher your name, I apologize. Streaming exclusively fall 2020. So yeah, that'll be another 2020 thing. Um, Shang-Chi. I was excited for this movie. For it doesn't say Donnie Yen, because I love Donnie Yen. Donnie Yen is awesome. I really want him to be like in a movie, in an MCU movie or a superhero movie. I think that he'd be really good. He was like the blind guy in Rogue One, and he was in Blade 2, I believe. I think, yeah, he was in the second Blade. A very small part, but I do like him from Ip Man and those movies as well. But looks like Aquafina, she's really good. She's really funny. Tony Lang, Sam Liu, and it's yeah, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I never heard of this, but this will be an interesting movie. Very looks very stylistically different from the other movies that they've done. That will be in theaters 2021, so we have to wait 2 years for that one. February 12th, 2021. We have to wait for that one. WandaVision. This one will most likely be a prequel as well because Vision dies in um, Infinity War, unless they like rebuild him or something. They like rebuild him like Shuri from Black Panther rebuilds him. She, you know, she was the one who was like trying to take out the stone from his head. So but yeah, he Thanos does kill him in Infinity War. So I'm pretty sure this will be, yeah, Paul Bettany will be in it, Elizabeth Olsen. So I think this will be spring 2021. So we'll be waiting 2 years for this one. So but I'm excited to see that one. They have, you know, a little bit of relationships. I don't know when this will take place. I'm pretty sure in between Civil War and Infinity War. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be take between that time. That's when they start, you know, the relationship and all that stuff. So, um, that'll be a cool show. I'm very excited. I like Elizabeth Olsen as Wanda, and then I liked Paul Bettany as Vision. I like those characters. I want to see more of Vision. Um, they didn't mention Vision barely at all in Endgame, so I really want to see what he's up to and and see the things leading up to Infinity War. Unless they it's after and they rebuild Vision, that'd be really cool. Because he's like a robot. He's not like really human. He's like a robot or whatever. So they theoretically they can rebuild him. Loki. I believe I heard that this one was a prequel as well. This one will be in spring 2021, so that will be in 2 years as well. So that will be a show. I don't know when this will be taking place, but this was like the first villain that everybody agreed on that it was like one of the best villains from um, he was in Thor, and then he was the Avengers first villain, and everybody loved him. Villains before him and a few movies after him didn't really click until like Michael Keaton's Vulture and Michael B. Jordan as in Black Panther. Those were like the next best villains, but like Loki was like the first definitive best villain out of all of them because all the other Thor villains are not. I don't remember any. I've seen the movies and I don't remember the villains. I don't even remember what happens in the movie. But I think that'd be a really good show. I'm gonna watch that one for sure because Loki is really really cool, really funny, and Tom Hiddleston as Loki is spot on for Loki. That's a good one. Another Doctor Strange in the multiverse of madness. The multiverse. What multiverse? Because they teased it in Spider-Man Far From Home. If you haven't seen that one, spoilers, but they teased that Mysterio was from another Earth, multiverse. He said that he was from another universe, but that turned out to be spoilers. Not true. He's a villain. He was lying to Nick Fury, which was not Nick Fury. It was one of the Skrulls. But yeah, so that was not. There was no multiverse, so I'm pretty sure place to introduce it would be the most mystical person out of all of them, which I think he was my favorite person in Infinity War with all the tricks that he did against Thanos and all that stuff. I think he stole the. He didn't have that big of a part in Endgame because he came out last and there was just overshadowed by everybody else. There was just too many people to like. I think Tony stole that. Tony stole it from that one, but I think Doctor Strange stole the show in Infinity War. So it'd be Doctor Strange in the multiverse, Benedict Cumberbatch, and then Elizabeth Olsen. So that means that Scarlet Witch is gonna be in this one. That would be cool. That's a crossover I didn't know that I wanted, but now that I hear it, I'm excited for that one. I'm really excited for Elizabeth Olsen and Benedict Cumberbatch. So then we might get, I'm still holding on to the theory that the X-Men and Fantastic Four come in from another universe, another multiverse, and from another, another universe, another Earth, basically, which is really cool. I really want to see that. So it's Doctor Strange in the multiverse of madness. So I guess he has to fix the multiverse for some reason, and he's gonna need to. So it says Scott Derrickson returned as a director. So I guess he directed the first one, which was really good. I like the Doctor Strange movie, and I think I like Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. Really good, really cool. Again, I liked him in Infinity War. That's like I think I liked him better in Infinity War than I liked him in Doctor Strange, because in Infinity War he had like the full range of his powers, and in Doctor Strange he was just trying to get to know his powers. Yes, he did learn fast, but we didn't get to see the full extent of his powers in Doctor Strange, and we did get to see the full extent of his powers in Infinity War. I think that we will get to see the full extent of his powers again in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and it would be really cool to see Elizabeth Olsen, so that might tie in with the WandaVision as well, so that'd be really cool. I can't wait to see that one. What if? I thought that was like a meme or something. What if? It's Marvel Studios. What if the first animated series? Animated series? Well, we'll see about because usually Marvel's animated series are not the best, but it is in the MCU, so I'm getting high hopes for that one. But usually, most of the most recent ones of Marvel animated were not, that's great. DC does excel in the animation department. But I'm excited. It says first animated series in the MCU, which will be probably on Disney Plus summer 2020, with Jeffrey Wright as the voice of the Watcher. I don't know who the Watcher is. Let me know in the comments down below who the Watcher is. You guys will let me know. And then it says many actors from across the MCU reprising their roles as voice talent, streaming exclusively on Disney Plus. So I don't know if this is a prequel, a sequel to in the Phase 4. So I don't know if there's a prequel to any of the other movies. What if? I have no idea, but I will definitely watch it because it says MCU. Many actors reprising their role from across the MCU. So maybe we'll get Robert Downey Jr. back or as a cameo, and Chris Evans and Scarlett Johansson back, whatever. So maybe we'll get Tony Stark back. Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner original series will also introduce Kate Bishop. Streaming exclusive on so this will be a show. Hawkeye will have his own show, not his own movie, his own show, not on the MCU, but he'll have the his own show on Disney Plus in fall 2021. But I really like Hawkeye. I really like Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye. I really enjoyed him in all the movies that he was in. I really liked him in the first Thor. I thought he was like one of the best in the Thor. And he was really good in the first Thor movie. And I liked him in Avengers. I liked him in Endgame. We didn't get to see him in Infinity War, but I liked him in Endgame. So I don't know if we're gonna see. Maybe we'll see what he was up to when Infinity War was happening. So maybe we'll see what was going on with that, or when he retires. So that'll be really cool to see what Hawkeye was up to during the after the snap and stuff. We got to see like a little taste of it, but we didn't see in depth of what happened. Uh, that'd be really cool. Gritty Hawkeye, awesome. Thor, Love and Thunder. I'm excited for this one. This is the one I'm second most excited for. I'm saving the best for last for the Marvel ones, but Thor, Love and Thunder with Chris Hemsworth, Tessa Thompson, and Natalie Portman return. Natalie Portman's returning. What? Oh my goodness! Taika Waititi returning as director. He directed the best Thor movie in my opinion, Thor Ragnarok. Tessa Thompson, who was Valkyrie, and then Chris Hemsworth was Thor. So he was gonna be in the um, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, but I guess we're gonna get Thor 4 before we're gonna get to see, and so that'll be really cool. So I don't know, cause yeah, he went off with the Guardians. So is he gonna meet back with Valkyrie and then Natalie Portman, or does Natalie Portman get in trouble or something and he has to come back or whatever? But I don't know what this one is. Is it a prequel? I guess I don't even know what this. It's not a show. It's a movie. So it's in November 2021. So I don't know if we're gonna get to see what happens with that one. Yeah, cause yeah, at the end of Endgame he goes with Guardians of the Galaxy. So I don't know how they're gonna do this one. Is it gonna be after that thing or before that? Because I know they're gonna do a Guardian. They hired James Gunn back for Guardians of the Galaxy 3, so I don't know how they're gonna do this one. But I'm excited for Thor. I love Thor Ragnarok. I love Tessa Thompson as Valkyrie. So that'll be excited to see that one, see what they do with that one, because I don't even know how what's gonna happen with Thor in that one. Because he left basically he left the kingdom to Valkyrie. She's the queen of Asgard now. She left the thing to her. Black Widow I talked about. That was a prequel, like movie coming out. And then Save the Best. Let's see, did I get all of them? Yes, I did. So I saved the best for last. I've been wanting this for a while. Not the person I wanted as Blade, but they announced Blade. They didn't say when it's coming out, but I'm excited for Blade. I really like the with Wesley Snipes. I really wanted Wesley Snipes to come back as Blade. I'm pretty sure he'll make a cameo. Wink, wink at the because they did that with Spider-Man Far From Home. They did J.K. Simmons come back as J. Jonah Jameson. So that'd be really cool. Blade will be this is the one I'm most excited for. Blade. Can't wait to see finally. I don't know if it's gonna be rated R, rated PG-13, but I really want to see Blade. So I guess is the guy um the first villain in Luke. He was the first villain in Luke Cage. Yes, he was the first villain. The guy who's playing Blade is the guy who was from the first villain from Luke Cage. So that'd be really cool. So he's coming back, and he's gonna be Blade. So that'd be really cool. I could see him as Blade, but I really wanted Wesley Snipes back as Blade. But as you know, that they don't really bring back people. So I know they're gonna. But I'm really excited to see vampires in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So that'll be open up a whole other thing. So we're doing the multiverse thing with Doctor Strange, and then we're getting vampires. So basically, it was like kind of like a horror kind of thing with Blade. So I'm excited to see vampires I love a good vampire movie. So that'd be really cool, just because I know Blade. That's who, he's half human, half vampire. So I really think he's gonna be killing vampire hunter. So that'd be really cool to see him in the Avengers movie and a lot of stuff. So they didn't really post anything about Fantastic Four. I know they talked about it, but they didn't post anything about Fantastic Four. But I think that would deserve his own video, and the DC stuff. But I'm excited for Blade. I really am excited for Blade. I can't wait for that one. I want to see, cool, what they do with Blade, with the vampires and stuff. I want to see, cool new how they do the vampires and all that stuff, and because Blade was very early 2000s. Guillermo del Toro's second one was like very Guillermo del Toro s vampires. That's we got that'd be cool. Donnie Yen, Donnie Yen reprised, or Ron Perlman comes back. That'd be really cool. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Some cameos and all that stuff. But DC stuff was mostly, so like I was saying, DC. I don't think they went to Comic Con this year, or Warner Bros. Didn't go to Comic Con this year, but they did release some trailers for. They did release some trailers for Comic Con. Uh, from what I saw on YouTube, they did release some trailers for like the CW shows, The Flash, what else? Um, Flash, Arrow, uh, DC Legends of Tomorrow, and what else? What else? What else? Batwoman and Supergirl, and but yeah, I really like the. Oh, sorry, it was just hot in here. Um, Loud fan. Sorry guys about that. Um, but um, but yeah, so they just released the trailers. I'm excited for all the shows coming back. I'm most excited for what they do with Arrow, because it's gonna be the last season. I watch every season. I know it was harder to get through season 4, but I kept with them. They did get better after that. But last season, 8 seasons of Arrow, just phenomenal. I love Arrow. I love Stephen Amell as Arrow, and I hope he does make come back as cameos, and that'll be really cool. Um, what else? Batwoman. I'm just excited for the crossover. Crisis on Infinite Earths. It'll be 5-hour crossover events. It'll be the biggest crossover out of all of them. I don't know how you get more epic than Crisis on Infinite Earths, but this might be the last crossover they do, because I don't think it's gonna get more. You can't get more epic than this, because Arrow's not gonna be in the next. If they do another crossover, Arrow's not gonna be in it, so I just can't wait for that. Um, oh, I did see they did a panel. Bruce Timm, Kevin Conroy, and Will Freddy from Batman Beyond. They did a panel, and I heard it was just so awesome to hear Kevin Conroy do the Batman again, and then Will Freddy do Terry McGinnis. I haven't heard Will Freddy do Terry McGinnis since Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's done it future, but he hasn't done it since Batman Beyond. Kevin Conroy's been doing Batman since, but Will Freddy has not done Batman Beyond since the show. So that was really cool to see Will Freddy back. Um, they asked Bruce Timm if he would like to see a live action. How I feel about the live action Batman Beyond movie, and Bruce Timm was like, yeah, sure. He was very hesitant. Everybody started laughing, but I do get it. He was saying like, that's his baby. That's he created that with, I think, Paul Dini and all the other people, but that he was the creator of Batman Beyond, and yeah. So I guess he didn't. If they do a live action Batman Beyond, that he would have to hand over this baby to somebody else, and I get it. I get it. I do get it. But be really cool if we do see an animated version of it. Maybe you could just do another animated version of it. That would really really cool because they haven't done that since the show. But that was really cool. I just wanted I thought that was really cool that they brought back Will Freddy and all that stuff. That was like 20-year reunion because the original Batman is 80 years, and then so I can't believe it's 20 years since it first 20-year anniversary or whatever. But that's really cool. I admit um really cool to see Will Freddy do the voice again. But that's my thoughts and about San Diego Comic Con. I love the DC trailers. I like what they're gonna put out for Marvel Phase 4. So I guess there's gonna be probably less movies coming out, but I guess they're gonna do like the DC Plus to fill in the gaps. Like more movie, we're gonna get probably more shows with the more characters we love, but we're gonna get less, just and beyond if you have the Disney Plus, and we're gonna get less movies, but we're gonna get like those shows to fill in the gaps, probably, fill in the gaps to So I guess they're gonna do like two, only two movies looks like for 2020. When usually they have, like every 3 months they have like a Marvel movie, but I guess now they're gonna start slowing down. Most of their main people are gone. I guess Scarlet Witch comes back. Black Widow comes back, but yeah, these are my thoughts. This is just thoughts. I probably mess up on some of the things, inaccurate if they were prequels or not prequels, but I just wanted to, from what the post said, I don't want to go on YouTube and see and then taint my reaction and all that stuff, but I still wanted a fresh reaction to all this stuff. But later this week, I'm excited. I'm going to do It podcast, my good friends. But that'll be, it's going to be a fun one. I can't wait to talk about It, the new, talk about the two trailers, the movie, the book, the old miniseries, talk about all It stuff before the movie comes out. I'm excited for that movie. Are you guys excited for that movie as well? Comments down below. If you like this, video, please like, subscribe, share the video. If it really helps if you do guys watch the whole video all the way through. But I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later this week.